Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're ranking the top 10 best cards in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. This list is not dependent on position or anything like that. These are just the cards that I think are the best cards in MyTEAM currently. The type of cards you're going to want to pick up if you're trying to build the best squad in the game and things like that. This is just an elite set of cards. All these cards are difference makers on your squad at really any position. And some of these guys are pretty affordable. Others on this list, not quite so affordable. A lot of these cards are very, very expensive, in fact. So just before we hop into this video, if you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 4,000 subscriber mark on the channel. But without further ado, let's hop right into it. Start off with number 10. And at number 10, I have Karelinko, who I think is maybe the best pure 3-and-D small forward in the game. Just a guy who I think you can plug and play at that small forward position for a super reasonable price, who will give you elite defense and elite shooting ability. At 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, 3 out of 5 hotspots, 10 hops include bullet, passer, dimer, as well as elite defensive badges across the board: ball stripper, chase artist, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, menace, and pogo stick. Also all the gold defensive badges he can need. He can get a handles phase if you want, but he's not much of a playmaker. Definitely would give him limitless, spot up, and deadeye. Those are two good badges. Maybe chef as well. Definitely would add those shooting badges, but otherwise really complete card. Elite defender, solid rebounder, solid athlete, solid shooting stats, solid dunking across the board. He's an elite defensive defender with solid stats everywhere else, and also has base 98, which is one of the best jump shots still in my team. It's not as good as it's been in previous years, but it's still definitely a super solid release, really smooth and easy to green. And it just makes him an elite catch and shoot guy in terms of his ability to shoot the three-pointer, as well as being one of the best defensive cards in the game. Despite the fact that he doesn't have dribble 6, he's one of the best defenders in the game and has an elite jump shot. And at the 3, that's the perfect 3-and-D guy to run in your squad. So for that reason, he makes the top 10 for me. At number 9, we got Jalen Rose. And Jalen Rose is a phenomenal card, the second best point guard in my team currently, in my personal opinion. He's a great all-around card. Can defend, has elite size at 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, 4 out of 5 hotspots, 15 hops include a bunch of finishing badges, as well as catch, corner, hots 100, bailout, bullet, passer, unpluckable. Unfortunately, no defensive badges is a little bit disappointing. I would wish he could get defensive badges, and he definitely needs some badges applied to him as well, like a chef, a limitless spot up, a sniper, chase down artist, ball stripper, intimidator, rim protector, post lockdown. There's about 8 badges that you're going to want to add to this card. Unfortunately, he only has 6 badge slots, so he's going to be missing just a couple of those badges that you'd like to have on the card. That being said, solid all-around defender on both the perimeter and the interior, has an 85 driving dunk, 88 speed excel, as well as 88 speed with ball and an 88 shot 3. A very good jump shot 32, which is the same base as guys like Ariza, Rondo, Eric Bledsoe, Brian Winters, if you used that card earlier in the year. Seth Curry is super chicken with it as well. Quick dribble style as well. Pro 5 behind the back. This card is honestly very similar to the Diamond Penny Hardaway that we had for a while, except he's better than in every area. Significantly better in terms of his stats, his badges, defensively, shooting. Everything about this card is better than that Penny Hardaway card. And I loved Penny for a while, but Jalen's just an upgraded version of that card, who also has elite size, but a better jumper, is a better defender. All those things. He does at such a high level and is a top 2 point guard in my team for me personally. At number 8, we have Klay Thompson, who I think is the second best shooting guard in my team currently. And Klay's just another guy who's an elite scorer with elite defensive ability. 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan at the 2 is solid size. Hotspots are everywhere. 16 hops include basically every shooting badge you could possibly want. In addition to Hoff ankle braces, ball stripper, clamps, intimidator, menace, and pickpocket. An elite perimeter defender with super solid interior ability. Really comes with basically every playmaking badge you could want on gold. I do wish he had Hall of Fame quick first step, especially with his playmaking ability, but even without it, he's all right. If you can buy one on the auction block with that Hall quick first step, I do recommend it though. 98 shot 3, solid dunker, solid speed, excel speed with ball, and a really good defender. Like I said, jumper is super nice. It's the Klay release on quick, definitely smooth, quick, and easy to green, as well as a shifty dribble style, the Kobe size up, the Pro 2 LeBron between the legs. His sigs are super nice. His jumper is super nice. He's a great all-around scorer. I wish he had Hoff quick first step, and if you could find one with that Hoff quick first step, it definitely does help the card. But even without it, I do think he's a top 2 shooting guard in the game because of his versatility on both ends of the court. At number 7, we have Yi Jean-Leon. I still do not know how to pronounce this name, so I apologize if I butcher it, because I feel like I mentioned him a lot and I might be butchering his name in basically every video. But he's 7 foot with a 7'4" wingspan. I prefer running him at the power forward position. That is elite size, the power forward. Hot shots from basically everywhere. 15 hops include dream shake, as well as blinders, catch and shoot, corner specialist, sniper, quick first step, downhill, interceptor, intimidator, pogo stick, and rebound chaser. Statistically, he's not insane. Only 83 speed and excel, 82 speed with ball, 85 driving dunk. Solid defender, but nothing jumps off the page at you. He's a really good shooter with great shooting badges, which is super nice. But again, nothing really jumps off the page at you about this card besides like the fact that he's got really good badges. But like he needs bailout, needs clamps, needs ankle braces, doesn't get ball stripper. But overall is a pretty complete card. And then you look at his animations. Also has the fundamental dribble style at 7 foot tall with Hall of Fame quick first step. His movement is really good despite only the 83 speed because of the fact that he does have that dribble style at power forward, whereas most power forwards have base, big, slasher, power, dribble styles like that are much worse for creating your own shot. And he can create his own shot. Also has a super smooth, relatively quick jumper with base 70. Even on normal, it's definitely a super nice jumper, pretty quick as well. And just overall, this card, he can create his own shot a bit. He's an elite knockdown shooter in the pick and pop. Really good defender with elite defensive badges. And yeah, just overall, also great size at the power forward position. This card is a really good do-it-all guy, and I think number 7 is a great spot for him. At number 6, we have the best shooting guard in the game, Mr. Reggie Lewis. And Reggie Lewis is one of the best defensive cards in the game who can also play make at a super high level. 6'7" with a 6'8" wingspan, 94 speed to excel, 91 steal ball, elite slasher, solid shooter, and elite defensive stats across the board, as well as Hall of Fame finishing badges, off difficult shots, quick first step, downhill, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, menace, pickpocket, and pogo stick. He can get a rim protector, a post lockdown, a chef, a blinders. Badges like that are the badges I would add to this card. Can be released on quick though, as well as shifty dribble style, the pippin behind the back, so he's got full court and half court zigs, a jumper on quick that was already quick on normal, so it's a super fast jumper. Everything about this card is incredible besides the fact that he doesn't have the Kobe Bryant size up. That's really the only flaw that I feel like hurts this card a little bit, because he doesn't have that elite size up for crabbing, and I feel like crabbing players, it's a great way to get offense going, and the fact that he can't do that hurts him a bit. That being said, definitely an elite option on both ends of the court. And then you look at his tendencies. Just one other thing to mention about this card: 98 pass interception, on ball steal, contest, and block shot tendencies are absolutely phenomenal. Really helped this card out to be one of the best locks in the game. So he can play your lock on defense and be your primary ball handler on offense. One of the very few cards in the game you could say that about, and I think that is why he does deserve to be a top 6 card in my team. At number 5, we have the second best big in the game, which is Mr. Joel Embiid. I think some people would make an argument that Embiid is the best big in the game, but for me personally, I just can't put him higher than number 2 because of one card we'll get to in a sec. But Embiid is 7 foot with a 7'5" wingspan, so he's got really good size at center, hotspots from almost everywhere. 15 hoffs include dream shake, back down punisher, grace under pressure, post spin, catch and shoot, corner specialist, box, brick wall, interceptor, intimidator, pogo stick, post lockdown, and rim protector. So he's got elite defensive badges, solid shooting badges, and really good finishing badges as well. Needs badges like limitless spot up, maybe blinders. That's about it though. I mean, pick dodger's a good one, maybe ankle braces. So there's a couple badges you can add to this card to improve him, but already pretty complete as a base card. Elite interior defender with solid solid perimeter ability, solid, really good rebounder, 85 speed and excel on a center is super good, and then a really good dunker and shooter as well, who also happens to have one of the best big man releases in the game. Base 47 with the Levine upper is the same jumper as guys like Taco Fall, Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle has it left-handed, Don Maker, guys like that have that base 47. It's one of the smoothest big man releases in the game. Solidly quick as well and really easy to green. His movement is not special at all, but he's a knockdown shooter, really good post player, has really good size, and some of the best defensive badges and stats in the game. That's a top center in my opinion, and I think that is also a top 5 card in my team currently. At number 4, we're going with Giannis Antetokounmpo. I believe this Opal Giannis, despite not getting the shooting badges that every other card in this list can get, is still a top 4 card in the game because of his defensive versatility as well as his offensive impact. 6'11" with a 7'4" wingspan and a phenomenal player build that makes him look like one of the biggest players in the game. Only one hot shot from this right corner, but 15 hoffs include a bunch of great finishing badges: downhill, quick first step, clamps, intimidator, menace, and pogo stick. Also, the one thing I will mention about this card: no limitless, no sniper, no dead-eye, no blinders. He doesn't get those badges. That does hurt him. That being said, 76 shot 3, a really good jumper, solid gold shooting badges still, and the fact that you can +4 that with a shoe, +5 with a coach, then you're looking at floor general and timer boosts. You get that up into the 90s quite literally with just those boosts, and it becomes a very knockdown shot still, especially with how easy it is to green this year. You don't need a super high 3-point rating. 94 speed and excel is incredible on a power forward. 95 standing dunk, driving dunk, elite defender on both the perimeter and the interior. He's Giannis, and he has some of the best defensive animations in the game every single year, and this year is no different. He can guard on ball as the lock, he can play lanes, he can guard big, bigs. He's the only card that I truly believe is versatile enough right now to guard 1 through 5 at a truly elite level. Gonna prevent the mash on one end and get stops on the 3 hunters out on the perimeter. Like, he can do everything for you on defense. Also has an elite jumper, like I said, and some of the best, hardest to stop dunk animations and mash animations in the game as well. The one flaw with this card, like I said, missing a couple of those shooting badges and doesn't have elite movement, but at power forward, I don't think the lack of movement is still a significant issue. And if you want to be really cheesy, you can even run him at the small forward and take advantage of his massive size compared to a lot of the other small forwards in my team. So just an incredible all-around card, and top 4 is where I would put this Giannis card. At number 3, we have Anthony Davis, AD, the 75th anniversary card. This is the best center in the game, my personal opinion. Embiid is really good, but I think AD is the best card in my team, or not the best card in my team, but the best center in my team currently. 6'10 with a 7'2 wingspan, so admittedly doesn't have the size of a guy like Embiid, but he does have 15 hotspots are almost everywhere. Elite shooting badges already, even before you add them to him. Like, you can add a limitless in the blinders, but already comes with really good shooting badges like half catch, half corner, half quick first step as well. On a center, it's just kind of nuts. Half chase down, clamps, intimidator, pogo stick, post lockdown, rebound, and rim as well. Just overall, one of the most complete cards in my team. Elite defensive stats on the perimeter, really good, on the interior, really good perimeter stats as well, though. Super solid dunker, shooter, 87 speed and excel at center is also phenomenal, especially coupled with that Hall of Fame quick first step. And his jumper is one of the best big man releases every single year, and this year is no different. AD is always an elite pick and pop big man. Also has the Kobe size up, which is just kind of an extra thing that most guys at the big man don't have, and he gives you that versatility. In terms of his ability to play make just a little bit, even without elite SIGs, I think AD is an absolute monster, and yeah, best center in the game, in my opinion. Also a top 3 card. At number 2, we have the best PG in the game, Mr. Lonzo Ball, and I'm so glad 2K dropped a good Lonzo and gave him his signature jumper, because we've been waiting on Alonzo for a while, and he is such a monster. 6'6 with a 6'7 wingspan and a really good player build. Just got solid size at PG. Hotspots from 4 out of 5 spots outside the 3-point line. 15 hoffs, which are mainly playmaking and defensive hoffs, include bullet, dimer, downhill, quick first step, unpluckable, ball stripper, clamps, interceptor, menace, pickpocket. Needs like rim protector, post lockdown, limitless, blinders, chef. Like, there's a couple badges you're going to want to add to the card, but once you get those on him, he is super complete. Elite playmaker, elite defender with also really good offensive ability. Defensive stats are incredible. Athleticism is super good, especially for a guy who's got good size. And then a 90 shot 3 at 90 driving dunk as well as the fact that they gave him his signature jumper, like I said, which does really help the card out a lot. The previous jumper he had was his like set shot 9, which is definitely not a good jump shot whatsoever. But this Lonzo is an absolute beast with an elite jump shot and just elite versatility, because he can play defense on a primary ball handler on the other team and be an elite lockdown, while also giving you that elite 3 hunting and shooting ability on offense, which is very, very just phenomenally valuable versatility to have on the court. And that's why I think he's the best point guard in my team currently, and a top 2 card in my team. But at number 1, I'm going with Kevin Durant. This KD card is just so dang good. I think that might be surprising to a lot of y'all, actually, that I have him number 1 in the game right now, but he is so versatile at the small forward or even power forward position. 6'9 with a 7'4 wingspan, hotspots from everywhere. 16 hoffs, include every shooting badge you could ask for. Hoff, quick chain, quick first step, clamps, intimidator, and menace. Elite interior and perimeter defensive ability. He's got great size. He's got a great player build. Can get any badge you want to add, like a box, a brick wall, a rebound chaser, a hustler, but already comes incredibly complete even without adding any badges to him. 90 driving dunk, 97 shot 3. One of the best jumpers in the game with that KD release, which is super smooth and incredibly easy to green. Shifty dribble style at the 3 or the 4 as well. So he's got elite dribble sigs with the LeBron James Pro 2 crossover, the Pippen behind the back, which is that Pro 3. So he's got the best full court dribble sigs in the game. Really good half court sigs as well. Coupled with that elite jump shot, the fact that he defends at a high level, can play make. This card really does everything, I feel like, on the court at a super high level. You can run your offense through him to a certain extent on one end of the court, and he will be an elite defender on the perimeter and also really good on the post as well. The best small forward in my team and the best card in my team personally right now is Kevin Durant. So this is my top 10 cards in my team right now. Let me know what you think of my list in the comment section down below. Who do you think I rank too high? Who do you think I rank too low? Is there anybody that you think I left off this list that deserves to be a top 10 card in the game for you personally? Feel free to let me know about it down in the comment section down below. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.